A$AP Rocky and I went on a dinner date. He still has feelings for me, and I have feelings for him too. I know he's married now, but what's wrong with going on a date? He's more involved with me than with Rihanna.
The way Rihanna and A$AP Rocky watching Kendall Jenner on the runway.
You won't believe the bombshell that just dropped in fashion's inner circle. The whispers say Rihanna quietly struck a behind-the-scenes deal with none other than Anna Wintour. And yes, it allegedly involves her baby daddy, A$AP Rocky, who now sits on the Met Gala board, and the supposed goal to ice the Kardashians out of the 2025 Met Gala entirely. No red carpet moments, no last-minute invites, no Kardashian takeover. If the rumors are true, this wasn't an accident, it was a calculated power move, sending a loud message about who really runs fashion's most exclusive night. And honestly, the internet is already losing its mind.
A few instances where Rihanna has kind of shown where she stands with the Kardashian Jenners, like that time on Twitter when she told Kendall Jenner to not come to her concert.
Black for dating or being seen with white women, I'm sure people on social media, do they come at you for that?
I wouldn't know, but I don't only just date white women.
I mean, I know
I like all women.
I know you don't, but I'm just saying, like, there was a picture of you and say Kendall Jenner, and I know people would be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe
Kendall Jenner, bro?"
No, it was just a picture of them out.
The Kardashian camp is reportedly seething over this, completely blindsided and scrambling to understand why Rihanna seems so laser-focused on pushing them out of fashion's biggest night. But here's where it really gets messy. Kendall Jenner is said to be taking this the hardest. Insiders claim she's absolutely furious and not hiding it at all. Word is, Kendall believes this whole situation is personal. She's allegedly accusing Rihanna of holding a long-standing grudge, claiming it all traces back to the time Kendall supposedly hooked up with A$AP Rocky before Rihanna entered the picture. And if that wasn't wild enough, Kendall is even hinting that Rihanna's actions come from jealousy. Yeah, jealousy. Sounds unhinged? Maybe. But as crazy as it sounds, there's a tangled history here that could explain why this feud keeps bubbling back to the surface. So let's break down where all this bad blood really started. But before I spill the tea, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because you do not want to miss what comes next. And if you think this tension is new, think again, because this feud allegedly goes all the way back to 2012, when Kendall Jenner was just 16 and full-on fangirling over Rihanna. At the time, Kendall jokingly tweeted that she'd be devastated if Rihanna didn't perform her song Complicated at an upcoming concert. Sounds harmless, right? Not to Rihanna. Her response shocked everyone. She reportedly snapped back, telling Kendall to basically eat it, and even suggested she shouldn't bother showing up to the concert at all. Ouch. Fans dragged Rihanna for being unnecessarily harsh, but what no one realized back then was that this wasn't just a bad moment, it was the spark that lit a long-simmering feud. From that point on, things were never the same. What started as an awkward exchange quietly morphed into years of tension bubbling under the surface. And then fast forward to 2015 when the drama allegedly exploded all over again, this time at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. According to insider reports, Kendall allegedly used her industry connections to get her friend British model Jordan Dunn removed from the show so Kendall could secure the spot for herself. When Rihanna found out her close friend had been pushed out, she was not having it. That moment is said to have cemented the bad blood, turning a petty grudge into a full-blown rivalry. And from there, the shade, the silence, and the subtle power plays only kept stacking up, setting the stage for the chaos we're seeing today.
Kendall Jenner gets jealous of me. Some time ago, I warned Kendall to stay away from me, but she didn't stop. Now I will take legal action against her.
In a bold, jaw-dropping move, Rihanna allegedly canceled her Victoria's Secret performance on the spot, making it crystal clear where her loyalty stood. And Jordan Dunn didn't stay quiet either. She went straight to social media and exposed what really went down, letting everyone know Rihanna had her back. That's real loyalty. Jordan even tweeted that she felt way better about not doing BS, sorry Victoria's Secret, especially now that Rihanna had pulled out too. Message received, but Rihanna reportedly wasn't done with Kendall just yet. Things supposedly escalated even further when Kendall and her family were accused of pulling industry strings to land Kendall the Fashion Icon of the Decade title at New York Fashion Week, a crown many insiders believed should have gone to Rihanna. Rihanna stayed silent publicly, but behind the scenes, not so much. According to a source speaking to Star magazine, the tension finally exploded when Rihanna ran into Kendall at the 2018 Met Gala. The source claims Rihanna made a razor-sharp comment about Kendall's body, allegedly saying something like, "Good thing I've got the curves to pull this off. I'd hate to be a stick figure." And if that wasn't savage enough, the insider says Rihanna stared Kendall down, laughed in her face, and walked away. Cold, brutal, iconic, and of course the shade didn't stop there. Fast forward to 2022 Fashion Week, where Rihanna and $AP Rocky were reportedly spotted giving Kendall some serious side-eye as she walked the runway. Onlookers say Rihanna looked completely unimpressed and didn't even bother hiding it. One witness even claimed it felt like Rihanna and Rocky were openly throwing shade in real time. If all this history is true, it suddenly makes a lot more sense why this drama keeps resurfacing and why things are boiling over now. During a fashion show where Kendall Jenner hit the runway, cameras couldn't stop cutting to Rihanna and $AP Rocky, and Rihanna's expression said everything. Completely unimpressed, unbothered, borderline lethal. Social media clocked it instantly, and one viral Twitter meme summed it up perfectly, joking that Rihanna's face looked like it was screaming, "I know y'all lying." Absolutely. But this is where things get really juicy. Back in 2016, Kendall Jenner and $AP Rocky were heavily rumored to be more than just friends. Late-night outings, cozy appearances, and whispers that never fully went away. So naturally, fans started connecting the dots. Could Rihanna's icy reaction be tied to lingering tension? Maybe a touch of jealousy? Or unresolved drama that never truly died? No one knows for sure, but when you line up the history, the side eyes, and the timing, one thing is clear: the timeline is very interesting. Let's rewind to 2016, when Kendall Jenner and $AP Rocky were practically glued to each other. From Paris to New York, Miami to Los Angeles, they were spotted side by side non-stop, fueling rumors that this was way more than just a friendship. Insiders say the chemistry was obvious, but things really boiled over at Coachella 2017. According to sources, the two couldn't keep their hands off each other, openly flirting and acting like a full-blown couple in front of everyone. And if there was any doubt left, Kim Kardashian herself reportedly sealed it. Kim posted a Snapchat video that showed Kylie snapping a photo of Kendall and $AP Rocky making out, sending the internet into instant meltdown mode. After that, fans were convinced this wasn't speculation anymore. Kendall and Rocky had a real history. And suddenly Rihanna's icy reactions years later didn't seem so random after all. Around that same time, $AP Rocky was reportedly very close with Rihanna. They were seen hanging out, collaborating, and moving in the same circles. Close enough that rumors started swirling that Rihanna wanted to take their friendship to the next level. But according to whispers behind the scenes, Rocky's attention was locked elsewhere on Kendall. Insiders claim that being sidelined like that didn't sit well with Rihanna at all, and it allegedly left her feeling some type of way. And if true, that moment may have added another layer to the tension, turning quiet feelings into unresolved resentment that would resurface years later in the most public ways possible. And just when you think this saga couldn't get any messier, here comes another twist. Around the same time, Kendall Jenner was also linked to Chris Brown, and as everyone remembers, Chris Brown's history with Rihanna is deeply disturbing due to the infamous incident where he physically assaulted her. Because of that, some fans believe Kendall's connection to Chris wasn't random at all, but a calculated move, subtle shade thrown straight at Rihanna. If that's true, it's no surprise Rihanna reportedly wasn't having it. In fact, Rihanna has made it pretty clear over the years that she's not a fan of Kendall Jenner. For starters, Kendall has been noticeably left off the runway for Rihanna's Savage X Fenty shows, despite Rihanna repeatedly inviting her close friends like Gigi and Bella Hadid to model again and again. And here's the real tea. Insiders say this goes way deeper than petty beef. Sources close to Rihanna claim she has serious issues with the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan, allegedly viewing them as culture vultures, accusing them of building empires by borrowing from black culture without giving credit back. And it doesn't stop there. Remember when a Hispanic TikToker went viral calling Kendall out over her tequila brand? She accused Kendall of whitewashing Mexican culture, claiming Kendall slapped her name on a tequila without understanding its history, its roots, or even how it's made. The TikToker even pointed out that Kendall struggled to pronounce basic tequila terms, adding even more fuel to the backlash. Moments like that only strengthen the belief that Rihanna isn't letting any of this slide. So instead of just throwing shade online, Rihanna is allegedly playing the Kardashians at their own game, power, influence, and quiet moves behind the scenes. Rumor has it she's actively working to keep the Kardashians banned from the 2025 Met Gala. And here's where it gets really juicy. $AP Rocky, Rihanna's baby daddy, recently joined the Met Gala board committee, meaning he now has a say in who gets invited and who doesn't. And word on the street? Rihanna has allegedly made it very clear that the Kardashians should not make that guest list. If true, this isn't just shade anymore, it's a full-blown fashion power play. Now, to be clear, all of this is still alleged, but that hasn't stopped the internet from eating it up and running wild with theories. Some people say the story is totally believable, especially when you look back at Rihanna and Kendall's long, messy history involving $AP Rocky. Others argue the source might be exaggerating, insisting Rihanna is way too unbothered and too powerful to even care enough to pull a move like this. Either way, real or not, the rumors have done their job because the drama has everyone talking, debating, and watching closely to see what happens next. One commenter dragged the situation completely, saying the Kardashians probably don't even want to come anymore, so now they're flipping the narrative and making it seem like Rihanna's the problem. The things people do for a storyline, they wrote, adding that they're not worried about those women at all. Another comment went even harder, saying Rihanna is on a whole different level, a real global superstar, while the Kardashians are just reality TV famous. According to them, Rihanna doesn't lose sleep over the Kardashians and absolutely does not give a damn. And judging by how unbothered she's stayed all these years, a lot of people online are starting to agree.
Kendall Jenner may have had all eyes on her during Paris Fashion Week, but Rihanna managed to take all that attention away with a simple look. Let's get into it. Over the years, many fans have speculated on the nature of Rihanna and Kendall's relationship, or lack thereof.
Kendall Jenner's love life has always been a magnet for drama, even if she's way more private than her famous sisters. Unlike Khloe and Tristan, Kim and Kanye, Kylie and Travis, or even Kim and Pete, whose relationships dominate every headline, Kendall seems to keep things under wraps. And honestly, I get it. Privacy is a vibe. But let's be real, we're all still a little curious about what's really going on behind closed doors.
Can you name all 6 NBA players that Kendall Jenner dated?
This one's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna try and guess them. Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin's one of them. This is the famous shirt that just came out that Kim was wearing. Kyle Kuzma.
Yes.
Devin Booker.
That's halfway there.
I'm gonna struggle on the next 3.
It's okay.
I feel safe now.
One barely plays, but he was supposed to be really good.
Oh, whoa. Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Knew that one. I should have got that one.
One's a point guard. He played on the Nets. He played on the Lakers. He played on the Timberwolves.
No.
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo.
And then the last one is he played on the Lakers with D'Angelo Russell the first time.
Brandon Ingram?
No. His first name is the last name of the best player of all time.
Jordan
Clarkson.
So buckle up, because we're taking a full dive into Kendall Jenner's dating history, from her recent flirty moments with Bad Bunny, to her romance with Devin Booker, and even that on-again, off-again saga with Harry Styles. Oh, and she spilled some tea recently, and trust me, it's piping hot. Let's start way back with Nick Jonas in 2015, a total blast from the past. Right after Nick's breakup with Olivia, rumors started swirling that he and Kendall might be a thing. According to US Weekly, Gigi Hadid played matchmaker, setting them up, which kinda makes sense since Gigi was tight with Nick's brother Joe Jonas at the time. And just like that, the internet had a new pairing to obsess over.
It's just mind-blowing to me.
how these things start.
Nick Jonas addresses those Kendall Jenner dating rumors. The 22-year-old swung by on air with Ryan Seacrest on Friday morning, and while there, he set the record straight about his current relationship status.
You know, I was with Olivia for 2 years. We had a beautiful relationship together.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it was great. And it was the time for that to end, which is sad. But I'm single, contrary to what people, I think,
Yeah,
think.
I mean, I see your name attached to so many girls, some of which we produce TV shows for.
Yeah. It's just mind-blowing to me.
But of course, Nick Jonas quickly shut down the rumors. He told EN News, "We're not dating. Kendall's great, and naturally, with her being good friends with Gigi and Joe, and with Gigi dating Joe at the time, there are moments we're all in the same place hanging out. It just looks like something it's not. So that one, more about friend circles than romance." Now let's talk Harry Styles. From 2013 to 2016, their on-again, off-again whirlwind. Remember when Harry and Kendall were caught making out on a boat? Iconic. Their relationship spanned about 3 years, full of high-profile sightings and secret getaways. And the last time they were seen together, leaving the Met Gala in 2019, it definitely gave fans plenty to talk about, leaving us wondering if that spark was ever truly gone.
How are you feeling about this?
I don't know, I can't believe I agreed to this a second time.
You've played this before.
I have, but you haven't.
This is my first time.
Yeah.
Invítame. 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 Invítame.
Back in 2016, Kendall was briefly linked to NBA star Jordan Clarkson. Rumors swirled that they'd been seeing each other for months, with US Weekly reporting their connection in March. Even though the fling was short-lived and no photos surfaced, a source close to Kendall said Jordan was a total gentleman, and Kendall was reportedly really into him. Sweet, low-key, and completely under the radar. $AP Rocky, 2016 to 2017. By August 2016, Kendall had moved on to rapper $AP Rocky, and this pairing immediately made headlines. They were spotted attending Kanye West's show together, and of course everyone remembers the 2017 Met Gala moment when Rocky playfully grabbed her butt. Iconic, viral, and very much a full-on headline moment. Their relationship lasted just over a year, but insiders say they weren't seeing each other constantly. They weren't officially a couple, but everyone could tell there was definitely something there. Fast forward to 2022, and $AP Rocky is now happily with Rihanna, and the couple has 2 beautiful kids, making you wonder if any of that old drama still lingers behind the scenes. Spotted everywhere with Kendall Jenner. The two didn't exactly hide their connection. Paparazzi caught them constantly, and it seemed like they were making sure the cameras noticed. But things got even messier fast. By February 2018, Britney filed a child support lawsuit against Blake, and sources claimed she was blaming Kendall for the breakup. Drama, headlines, and a whirlwind romance. It was classic Kendall Jenner chaos.
Kendall Jenner and Blake Griffin didn't look like a rumored couple when we spotted them at the 5th quarter premiere in Beverly Hills, California. The couple looked cozy and close as the event kicked off. Blake in a casual sports coat and Kendall in a tan blazer over a sheer top and ripped jeans. When they weren't standing together and looking like a solid Hollywood pair, they took their time on the red carpet to smile for the cameras.
But it didn't last long. A few months later, Blake moved to Detroit, officially wrapping up his fling with Kendall. Next up, Anwar Hadid, 2018. Before Anwar Hadid got together with Dua Lipa, he had a brief fling with Kendall in early June 2018. The two were spotted together, and TMZ had an absolute field day, calling it sucking face for the cameras. Kendall even stoked the rumors herself, sharing a photo that night of Anwar's hand casually resting on her Instagram story. Short, flirty, and totally headline-making classic Kendall Jenner energy, keeping things casual, but then plot twist. They were caught making out at a Fashion Week party a few months later. Sadly, there were no photos to prove it, leaving fans to speculate and the rumor mill spinning. Ben Simmons, 2018 to 2019. Next up, NBA star Ben Simmons. Kendall and Ben sparked dating rumors in the summer of 2018, but the internet didn't fully buy it until the proof dropped. Fans spotted them cuddling in the background of Khloe Kardashian's Instagram on the 4th of July. From there, the PDA-filled sightings kept coming. They were snapped celebrating Ben's birthday and even attending a Drake-hosted party together. Their summer romance was definitely in the spotlight, and the internet couldn't get enough. And things got a little awkward with Ben Simmons too. His ex Tace was reportedly around during some of the outings. For anyone who was invested in their romance, the saga came to an end in May 2019, when a source told People that the relationship had simply run its course. Womp womp. Kyle Kuzma, 2019. Rumors quickly shifted to Lakers player Kyle Kuzma in 2019. According to Daily Mail, Kendall and Kyle were spotted taking a romantic yacht cruise over the 4th of July weekend, just before Kendall headed to a Malibu party where she reportedly avoided ex-Ben Simmons. Of course, the paparazzi shot was blurry at best, and TMZ even reported they weren't officially dating, leaving fans scratching their heads. Tabloids never seem to agree. So the real story? Who knows? Devin Booker 2024 on and off. Now, Kendall's longest relationship goes to NBA star Devin Booker. The pair first linked up in 2020. And despite some trolling from the internet, Kendall handled it like a pro, keeping things classy and low-key. By 2021, they were spotted cozying up on Valentine's Day, shared via Kendall's Instagram stories. Things stayed relatively quiet for a while, but when Devin reposted one of Kendall's bikini pics in January, it was a subtle yet telling hint that their on and off romance was still very much alive.
What's happening with you and Devin Booker?
He's my boyfriend.
You're together.
Yeah.
It seems like you have consciously decided to keep your relationship out of the public eye.
Isn't that so fly? Bergdorf is a special place for any person that loves fashion and enjoys fashion and looks up to fashion. Like, just to imagine that somebody's first luxury piece is going to be Fenty at this Bergdorf.
If I knew that this was going to be the outcome, like, I would have never done something like this, but you don't know when you're in the moment, and like, girl.
Rihanna versus Kendall Jenner. And honestly, the details are so wild, you might not believe a word until you hear them. Now, before the drama hits, let's set the stage. These aren't just any fashion stars. They are powerhouses with completely opposite vibes. Rihanna, the bad gal herself, is a global icon. Music legend? Check. Fashion mogul? Check. Trailblazer who does whatever she wants, whenever she wants? Double check. And then there's Kendall Jenner, runway royalty with that effortlessly cool, polished, perfect model energy. Two worlds colliding, two styles clashing, and apparently, two tempers about to explode. But let's be real. Rihanna's influence in the fashion and beauty world? Absolutely untouchable. In 2017, she dropped Fenty, her groundbreaking luxury fashion line, and the industry hasn't been the same since. She didn't just launch a brand, she redefined inclusivity, set trends that everyone scrambled to follow, and basically said, this is how it's done. And then there's Fenty Beauty, a total game changer. Shades for every skin tone, lines that actually celebrate diversity, and suddenly the beauty world had to catch up to her. Rihanna's aesthetic? Fearless, daring, effortlessly cool. One minute she's rocking oversized streetwear that screams icon, the next she's slaying the red carpet in a couture masterpiece. She doesn't follow trends, she creates them. Now Kendall Jenner, she's royalty in the modeling world, no doubt. Runways? She's walked them all, the biggest, most prestigious shows on the planet. Covers? Front pages of high fashion magazines practically chase her. And as part of the Kardashian-Jenner empire, every single move she makes is magnified, dissected, and broadcast to millions. Her style is polished, sleek, undeniably chic, always sophisticated, but here's the thing, it's safe, predictable. Not exactly shaking up the industry the way Rihanna does. So when you put these two powerhouses in the same room or the same fashion story, you've got a clash waiting to happen. And trust me, things are about to get messy. Alright, now we're entering the juicy part. Kendall Jenner may be the epitome of high fashion, but let's be real, she plays it safe, sticking to what works. Rihanna, on the other hand, doesn't follow the rules, she breaks them. So yes, both women are dominating their own fashion lanes, but when two powerhouse women collide in the same industry, drama is basically inevitable. And honey, this feud allegedly goes way deeper than just runway rivalry. It all dates back to 2014. And yes, it involves a certain ex-boyfriend who made headlines for all the wrong reasons, Chris Brown. According to insiders, Kendall and Chris allegedly got a little too cozy for Rihanna's taste. And this is the same Chris Brown whose history with Rihanna shocked the world. The photos, the headlines, the heartbreak. Imagine the betrayal. Someone you trusted getting friendly, even flirty with the man who once caused you unimaginable pain. Not okay, but wait, it gets even messier. Fast forward to 2017, Kendall allegedly had a brief fling with $AP Rocky. Yes, Rihanna's now longtime boyfriend and the father of her children. Can you feel the tension building? Kendall allegedly dating your man's best friend? That's a scandal that practically writes itself, and apparently Rihanna hasn't forgotten a thing. Now let's talk the moment of ultimate shade, the 2023 Met Gala. The night when fashion history is written, cameras flash, and the world's eyes are glued to every step. Rihanna and $AP arrived in full glam, looking untouchable, but when Kendall hit the runway, sources say Rihanna and AP's faces pure disgust. Stank faces, visibly unimpressed. Maybe even mocking Kendall's walk. If that's not cinematic level shade, I don't know what is. And here's the kicker. Rihanna may be plotting the ultimate revenge for the 2025 Met Gala. With AP named as a co-chair alongside icons like Pharrell Williams and LeBron James, Rihanna now wields major influence over the guest list. And don't forget, she co-chaired the Met herself in 2018, slaying in a custom John Galliano masterpiece that earned her global adoration. When it comes to power moves, Rihanna knows exactly how to pull them off. And honestly, if anyone knows how to wield that kind of power, it's Rihanna. If she decides the Kardashians shouldn't walk the 2025 Met Gala carpet, believe me, she could make it happen. Now think about it, the Kardashian-Jenner family has been a Met Gala fixture for years. It's hard to even imagine the event without them. This could be a total game changer, especially for Kim Kardashian, who's practically synonymous with the gala at this point. Remember 2022? Kim slipped into Marilyn Monroe's iconic dress, losing 16 pounds in just 3 weeks to fit into it. The world couldn't stop talking about it and reactions were split. Love it or hate it, she knows how to command attention. Kim thrives on drama, but could she handle Rihanna pulling the plug on the entire clan? The answer might just be yes. With $AP Rocky by her side, Rihanna isn't just a music and fashion icon, she's a powerhouse with influence that can reach all the way to the decision makers. Even Anna Wintour, the legendary editor-in-chief of Vogue who's ruled the Met since 1995, might have to think twice before letting the Kardashians strut their stuff if Rihanna has her say. And the fans? Oh, they are losing it. Social media is exploding with hashtags, #Team Rihanna versus #Team Kardashian. Rihanna's diehard supporters are loving her unapologetic stance, saying she's right to stand up for herself and call out the Kardashians' allegedly shady moves. Meanwhile, Kardashian fans are furious, claiming Rihanna's ban threat is unnecessary gatekeeping. At the heart of it, this feud isn't just about glitz, glam, or designer gowns. It's personal, it's power, it's revenge. And as the 2025 Met Gala draws closer, we'll be watching every twist and turn to see if Rihanna's revenge plot comes to life. So what do you think? Is Rihanna justified in her anger, or is she letting the past dictate the present? Will she actually ban the Kardashians, or will the clan find a way to sneak back onto the carpet? Are we witnessing the ultimate showdown between two of Hollywood's biggest fashion icons, or just another chapter in a long-running rivalry? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to VIP Watch for all the juiciest celebrity updates. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.